Today I'm in Hustyns Woods near Weybridge in Cornwall. It's kind of my local. It's a gorgeous day. Quite warm. Woods seem quiet, which is nice. So plan is just to, I've got no real route in mind. I'm just going to go as I please and for as long as I please. Probably go into Bishops and then over to Grogley and then kind of work my way back. That's the plan. I've got all day, there's no rush, so just going to take it steady, see what I find along the way. Just on the climb up to the top middle section of Hustyns, and I'm probably going to go right here, drop into one of the trails and then head right to the very top of Hustyns where there's a long enduro kind of route. So probably do that. See how we go. Dropping into Cookie Monster. Steep. Cool, that was fun. Whew. Very dry at the minute, which is nice obviously. It also finds it a bit slippy, especially when you hit the pine needles. But no, I'm not complaining, this is gorgeous. Right, let's go and find another. Actually no, I've gone the wrong way. So nearing the top of Hustyns now. It's kind of easy work on the e-bike, to be honest. It's not so bad on an analogue bike either. So on days like today, I really appreciate the e-bike. I've just finished work for 4 nights and feeling quite tired, and the e-bike just encourages you to get out, I must admit. For that I'm really grateful, you know. I'm really grateful just to ride a bike again actually, and just to be able to get off road, you know. Never thought that would happen again after my leg, and went through many dark periods trying to find a way, trying to find, without being too cliche, some purpose and journey and what have you. As someone who's always been in the outdoors, climbing and mountain biking, surfing, and not being able to do that, and not just do the activity but, you know, pursue that lifestyle even, was a real loss. And so getting back on the bike again and being able to ride these trails and these beautiful places, and yeah, that's I suppose it's given me identity. It's the identity I've always had, and it's the identity I want to keep really, as someone who enjoys the outdoors. So I do fully appreciate what I'm doing and very grateful for that. Right, along here we turn right somewhere. There's one section on this trail that I find incredibly difficult. Actually, I didn't get enough momentum there, did I? One of the problems is once I'm stood up on level pedals, I can't pedal or do any cranks. So really I'm reliant on gravity to take me forward, which is can be a little frustrating at times when you just want a bit more speed. But hey, gravity's taking over now. Cool. Right, go left. There's And left again if I remember. And left again. Have I got enough momentum? Yes. That section there I really don't like, partly because the first time I did it I went over the bars and gave myself concussion. Kind of hoping I was going to ride it today, but you know what, today I'm walking away from it. And actually remember, feeling quite confident in my riding at the minute. What else I've got, I'm sure I can do this. I don't want to make the mistake again. Whoa, 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 whoa. And give myself concussion. Or worse. I mean, it's not a bad little drop really. I think the problem with it is it's because you're going over a hump. I think if you're coming straight down to it, I'd probably ride it straight away. And actually looking at it, probably the safest line would be coming to the left, dropping through this little dip here. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's my that's definitely my nemesis. This one. Let's carry on. Back on the trail. I find this one quite awkward actually. It's not technically too hard, but it's quite narrow, rooty, off camber in places, and one of those where you ideally need to put in a few pedal strokes, and as I can't, it makes it a little bit more tricky. As long as I'm carrying momentum, it's okay, but it's when I lose momentum. Nice blue bells. Bumpy. Ooh. Good thing about the e-bike is I can put in like quarter of a stroke, which gives a little boost of power. Beautiful tree. And then rather than go to the very end, I'm going to cut off to the left in a minute. It's only a short trail. It's got quite a steep, tricky ending on it. Coming up. Yeah, it's still as steep as I remember it. And then down to the river. God, it's so dry. And through the river. And now for the long climb back up. Okay, back at the top of Middle Hustyns again, and this time we're going left and doing a relatively new trail called Garden, which is long, well, long for Hustyns anyway. Quite varied, quite good fun. Right, let's go. Quite a fast, rolly section to get us to the trail ahead. And up the lump. Whee! Ran out of momentum. Back on the pedal, back in the saddle. So it's that nice meandering bit. Then we go into the steeper stuff. Really one-way trail, this actually designed it really well. And then the final corner. Oh, she's loose. Really loose. Over the drop. Well, I made an absolute mess of that, didn't I? Yeah, not sure what happened there, anyway. Giving up questioning why I fall off sometimes. I fall off doing the most silly things. Often the things I should be falling off, I don't. And the things that should be relatively easy, I find particularly hard. And off we go again. Whee! Ouch! Leaving Hustyns now, heading into Bishops. Just going to do a couple of runs here, and then I think I'm going to head over to Grogley, do a couple of runs there, and then head back into Bishops, I think, and that'll make a good day out. And then down to ski bit. God, it's loose here today. How you doing, right? You are there? Hello. Okay, this one's called Bishop's Finger, also in Bishops, I suppose naturally. It's Bishop's Finger and Bishop's Hook, makes sense. Nice little trail actually. Surprisingly steep this section, and loose today. Back to the top. Right. Thanks. I think one more run in Bishops, just because I'm enjoying it so much. So this climb here, kind of the shared climb for two trails, one called Wizard Sticks, which we've just done, or did first, and the line on the left is Rabbit Run, or is it the way around? I can't remember. Anyways, two routes here, Wizard Sticks and Rabbit Run. And down the chute. Wow, that is loose today. that was really good fun. Enjoyed that. Climb back up, head over to Grogley, I think. Okay, leaving Bishop's Woods now and turning left towards Grogley. Little bit of road, little bit of track. It's only about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile, something like that. But it's quite a nice connecting route anyway. It's such a glorious day. Feel so lucky to have such a long spell of good weather. Made the most of it as best as I can. We'll make continue. Would be nice if we get a summer like this as well. And turn right. It's quite good that the two woods are quite close together, and you've got this nice connecting track. That's Grogley in the distance on the horizon there. Probably the steepest trails in Cornwall. Well, I think they are the steepest trails in Cornwall. Beautiful woods. They all, I mean, Hustyns, Bishops and Grogley are great woods. I feel really lucky to live so close to them. God, it's surprisingly awkward to ride along. So pretty with all the flowers coming into bloom now. Nice thing about this connecting route, it basically brings you out near the top of Grogley, so you've kind of done all the climbing and you're kind of straight into the trailheads. So I think I'm going to do a couple here. Might come back along this trail, otherwise I'd have to drop down to the camel trail, and I know it's going to be really busy today. I don't particularly enjoy cycling there when it's so busy. Finish off on one more trail in Hustyns to get me back to the car, I think. And here we go, right. Bit of a climb, no big deal, certainly on an e-bike it's no big deal. This track just pops out on the main Grogley Fire Road climb up, and we go right. And here we are in Grogley. I think once we get to the top, I'm going to take a break. Almost fully covered in leaf now. A couple of weeks ago there was only just the start of leaf cover, but pretty dense in there now. Right, I think I'm going to pick a spot in the shade. Okay, final couple of runs of the day. I think we're going to go down Quarry Tipper at Grogley. Yeah, we'll do that one first, see how we get on. Normally find that one quite challenging, so let's see what happens. Wow, that's rooty. Under the tree, over the log. And into the steeps. Oh no! That's really annoying. So it's Quarry Tipper done. Shame about that gully. For some reason That gully chute always gives me problems. Well, sometimes I clear it, but last couple of times I've tried it, I've always kind of, I don't even know what happens. I think it's just my limited balance. That's what I'm putting down to anyway. That's my excuse, and I'm going to stick to it. So anyway, back up. I think we'll do one more, and then head over to back over the Hustyns. All right. All right, guys, coming through. Cheers. Okay. Final trail at Grogley. And we've got 2 bars left on my battery. How will I manage? I'm sure I'll be fine. Right, in we go. This is as rooty as hell, but still good fun. Okay, into Lower Grogley. Oh, that was great. Enjoyed that. So, still climbing up Grogley, coming up to a junction where I normally go left to the kind of main trailhead, I suppose. But I'm going to go right. There's a bit more of a climb, and then there's a trail that will take me to the connecting trail and road back into Hustyns. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of one of those days where I don't want to stop, you just want to keep riding because it's just so beautiful. Like perfect conditions really, but my energy levels are starting to drop, my bum's starting to hurt, and wouch, I'm down to 1 bar on my battery now, so I've not got a huge amount left, but I'm sure it'll be enough to get me back to the car. It's quite impressive though. I mean, I went out last night for a ride for a couple of hours, didn't charge it, and I've been out all day today really. I've not dropped out of MTB mode, that's kind of the one I've more or less staying really. So I mean, that's given me quite a lot of riding, to be fair. Okay, this is kind of the top. It's a bit more of a climb on this trail, and then we should have a fair bit of downhill, bit of a climb into Hustyns. 1 trail back to the car. Always starts off slow, this one, but then starts to picks up momentum about now. It's not super steep, it's more windy and mellow, but still nice to do. Doing this trail, I'm already off route. Kind of hoping it takes me down to the track. Back along here to finish. yeah, I must admit, feeling quite tired now. That's been a fantastic few hours out. I feel I'm starting to ride a bit better actually. Still a lot I need to work on, but I think, yeah, I think things are starting to improve. It's just my balance is my main thing. That is compromised because of the prosthetic leg, but you know, these things don't happen overnight, do they? So here we are, that's Bishops and Hustyns. So this is going to be the final trail of the day, and back home for a shower and a beer, I think. Right. Okay, final trail of the day. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. Loose, loose, loose. And down here we go. And the final drop.